Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and our pitcher in this game, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, Brooks, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them, and I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Line drive and a base hit. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. There's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Blackman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. Full count, 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That keeps the zone, and the count 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Charlie Blackmon.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Up the middle, the rise. Gets it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now here's Lowry's Montero. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Two outs. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Chris Bryant now. The pitch. And it is 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins coming up. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab here, Ryan Feltner. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Feltner checks over to first, and he's back. Luis Ariz stands in. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Fish trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. Runner on the move. That gets down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So they're at the corners now. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Chisholm at third. Ariz over at first with 1 away.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Two on, 1 out. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Now 2 away is as they get a run across. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
And he deals to the right side. Rogers throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run, a hit, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins 1. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Called strike right there. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of running the other way.
There's Chuck Nasty. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on 3. It's 6-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So digging in, Brendan Rodgers. In the air, right side. Garcia on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now right fielder, Nolan Jones.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Way out front for strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ripped on a line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. Rockies get 3 on this homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. And downstairs.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Smoked on the ground a second. To first. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop,
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. And he walked him.
Ball four. Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Now it's going to be Christian Bethancourt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Grounder might be 2. Rogers toss to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 6 and the Marlins 1. Miami, here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next to hit for the Rockies, Lowry's Montero. 1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. That's a little bit low. 1 out, base is empty. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the DH, Chris Bryant. Next pitch is downstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Sixto Sanchez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Thank you.
And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And another ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead it, though, 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Avisail Garcia up to the plate.
Garcia.
Righty delivers. Fought off foul. To the right side, Rogers. Garcia gone on the play.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The Rockies leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 down. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 6-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one just misses the outside corner. And now 3-2. This to third. McMahon fires over to first. 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Sixto Sanchez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And another ball. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit. 2 outs.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Jones off the first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
And a good eye there.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the go. And ball 4 to a board.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now Ezekiel Tovar. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back after this on the ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Kicks and deals. Towards first and foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That's to third. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins. The line to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Back to right, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail.
And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Chopper right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. And he grounds one to the right side. Arise. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number one. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. The wind and the pitch. The other way. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
One out, runner at second. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. Right side. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Austin Gomber.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case
Colorado
scenario
Rockies.
might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now Brian De La Cruz.
The designated hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
And the batter now, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Arise off of first with 2 away. And delivers outside. That one missing inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the lefty. Swung on, belted. Feltner going back. On the warning track. And holds it in. Marlins leave 1. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Just missed.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Nolan Jones.
Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Hammer, base hit.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now, that one ripped. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Number 44, Elauris Montero.
Elauris Montero will hit next. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Weathers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rockies 10 and the Marlins 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here's the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's outside, and the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. On the ground right side. Rogers in plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2
The
strikes.
Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's going to be Nick Gordon. The 1-2. And misses inside. Just missed. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left side, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough, but right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
That catches the corner. Just misses with that one. Got it by him for the K. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. And that's downstairs and outside. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Brazoban getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, the catcher.
Man at first, Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. And another ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And he deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It falls in, and that's a knock. Around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And that one handled. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The right fielder, Nolan Jones.
So up next, Nolan Jones. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
The batter, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top half of inning number 7. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. New pitcher on here, Andrew Nardi.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Bell steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 12 and the Marlins 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. The pitch. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Good eye in that spot. The Rockies up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 3-1. There's a strike.
3-2.
This one high in the air to left center. Blackmon going after it. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next
3 balls,
pitch misses
1
way
strike.
outside. Ripped towards third. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Lowry's Montero. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. JT Shagwa up and loosening in the pen. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball there. Fly ball center field. Chisholm on the move. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant.
Bryant.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-2. Got him. 2 away now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Next offering upstairs. The Rockies up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Caught him looking for the K. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Burger. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And at second with 1 away. Here's Josh Bell. The 1-1. Slice down the right side. And another ball. That one misses. And the count is filled up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but You know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So first and second with one gone. At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's the 2-2. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Three, 2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now here is Nick Gordon. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Park all set to start the 9th in this one. And now Elias Diaz. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The lefty fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Garcia makes the grab on the run.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The batter
now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Rodgers. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the
The third
corners.
baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bethencourt makes the grab. And that is that. 2 left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rockies 12 and the Marlins 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Justin Lawrence.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the Marlins
Lead
catcher,
off for the
Christian
Marlins.
Bethencourt.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. The pitch. Broken back, and it's popped up. Montero tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Marlins down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Good eye right there.
1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the
Brian
designated
De La
hitter,
Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
De La Cruz.
Right-handed reliever. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lawrence is just 1 strike away. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
And the final line total for tonight's game, the Colorado Rockies, 12 runs, 19 hits, no errors, and they had 9 runners left on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and they left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Austin Gomber, who actually came in relief in the 5th inning. Pitched innings 5 through 8 for the Rockies. He goes to 2-0. And Jesus Luzardo just got rocked the entire game. He falls to 2-4. Home runs for the Rockies. Charlie Blackmon, his 5th home run of the season. And for the Marlins, De La Cruz hits his 4th home run for the Fish. And here is the post-game ticker, which is brought to you by...
Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
And your ticker for Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. Yankees 7, Orioles 6, Red Sox 2, and the Giants 1. Royals 8, and the Blue Jays 0. The Twins 10-1 winners over the White Sox. Tigers blanked the Cardinals 1-0. Astros 7, and the Guardians 5. The Angels blanked the Phillies 3-0. A's 7, the Pirates 5. Braves 3, Mariners 1. The Nationals sweep the Rangers 6-3. Mets 2, and the Cubs 0. Rays 6, Brewers 4. The Dodgers 6-1 winners over the Diamondbacks, and the Padres 6-1 winners over the Cincinnati Reds. And a short slate of games for May 2nd, on Thursday, May 2nd, 2024. The Yankees 5, Orioles 2. The Giants salvage a game against the Red Sox, winning 8-1. The Astros 5, and the Guardians 3. The Nationals 6, and the Rangers 2. So yeah, the Nationals actually do sweep the Rangers now. I thought that series started on Monday, but it did not start. It started on a Tuesday, so that's my fault there. But you see, the Marlins do take the rubber match against the Rockies 8-2, and the Cubs 2, and the Mets 1. And the last day for this post-game ticker for Friday, May 3rd, 2024. The Yankees 2-0 winners over the Tigers. The Mets in a slugfest defeat the Rays 9-8. The Angels 6, and the Guardians 5. Rangers and the Royals, who we'll be seeing on Monday night. Rangers take the first game of that series 5-2. The Twins 7-1 winners over the Boston Red Sox. The Mariners 6, and the Astros 5. The A's blanked the Marlins 4-0. Giants 13-3 winners over the Philadelphia Phillies. The Blue Jays 5, and the Nationals 3. Cubs 5, Brewers 4. The O's 7-2 winners over the Cincinnati Reds. The Rockies blast the Buccos 9-1. Cardinals 6, and the White Sox 2. The Diamondbacks 11, and the Padres 5. And the Dodgers blank the Braves 3-0. And that is your post-game ticker. As my friend RJL Network would say, if your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always Monday night in this case, because these videos are Monday through Friday. And coming up on Monday night, we will have our first repeat team. We will have the defending World Series champion Texas Rangers. Second time they will be showcased here in schedule block number 1. And that is because I am now at the point where I have to scramble for teams that have yet to been showcased. They will be at the Kansas City Royals for the second game of this weekend series. As you see, the Texas Rangers did take the first game of that series, as the Rangers are sitting at 18-15, so they're not like totally dominant, but they are not bad either. But you have the surprising Kansas City Royals at 21-12, leading the American League Central to this point. And I will have standings in the description down below, so you can take a look at that, the Google Doc, as well as some league leaders, because we are now in the month of May, and I think I have enough data to at least give a first update now, as we're over a month into the season. Now, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Hit that bell icon. Don't forget to also watch Ace Boomer Road to the Show. That's other content right there, as episode 6 came out early this morning. And I usually get them out Tuesday and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern. As you can see, Ace Boomer's journey to the major leagues. So please do check that series out, as well as also don't forget to vote on my, or I actually shouldn't say, or I should say that there is no poll out right now, because we just concluded the Big 12 final vote for my future college football 25 dynasty team vote. And as of right now, at the time of this recording, and with just a little over 12 hours ago, as this is at, I think, 9:12 p.m. Eastern, and usually the polls will end at 10 a.m. Eastern. The poll would have ended at 10 a.m. this morning, Eastern time. that would be the Big 12 vote, and it looks like it's going to be UCF moving on to the single elimination voting tournament, being the Big 12 representative there. I don't know, things could change, but check my YouTube community tab for the final results of that. And then starting Saturday morning will be the Big 10 final vote, which will go until Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. So please do keep an eye on it. Subscribe just for that if you want to. But until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And until Monday night, reminding you that the final score of this game, the Colorado Rockies destroy the Miami Marlins 12-3 in probably one of the biggest bloodbath games yet so far in this playthrough series. Let's hope that Monday's game is a little more competitive. Until then, you guys take care. Peace out, Paisan.